Hey conscious creators, in today's video I'm going to explain how much physical action you'll actually have to take in order to leverage the magic of the universe to attract the life of abundance, joy, well-being, and love that you deserve. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time. My name's Jason, and I create videos to help you discover the infinite potential within yourself to create the life, the love, the wealth, the well-being that you truly deserve. So if you like content like that, please hit that subscribe button down below. We live in a physical world, and there's no doubt that in a physical world, action makes the world go round. We've all heard sayings like, make it happen, just do it, and a wealth of other sayings that inspire people to action. Here's a couple quotes from famous people. This first one is from Thomas Jefferson. Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask, act. Action will delineate and define you. And here's a quote from Tony Robbins, who's probably the most wealthy motivational speaker on planet Earth. The path to success is to take massive, determined actions. So the question is, how much action is the right amount of action? For example, let's say that you want to learn how to play the piano, but instead of using all 10 fingers to play, you practice for 2 years playing the piano using just 2 fingers. How quickly do you think that the time and hard work you spent practicing will get you to your goal of becoming a jazz or classical virtuoso? The obvious answer is not very quickly. If ever, will developing the skill of 2-finger piano playing get you to the ranks of being a piano virtuoso. But you took action, didn't you? You practiced 2 hours every day, and you worked hard and showed perseverance and took massive, determined actions, as Tony Robbins said you should. So what's the problem? As much as this example is exaggerated and somewhat silly, we've all done something like this to some degree in our lives. Practicing something wrong or simply taking the wrong action is not the answer to creating your dreams. If you would have practiced the piano using the correct technique and spent 2 to 3 hours a day for 2 years every day honing your craft, you would be on your way to virtuoso status in no time. So clearly, even on a physical 3D level, not all action gets you the results you want. It's right action or inspired action that will lead you to the promised land. But how do you determine what is the right action? I mean, let's say you're a salesperson and you want to increase your sales. The most logically accepted action is to start looking for leads. You could start mapping out your route, go door to door, knocking on each and every door, hoping to make a sale. I've actually done this with my music school to some degree. I got whole boxes of flyers printed up and hired someone to pass them out all over certain neighborhoods. And I literally got 1 or 2 calls from about 2,000 flyers I sent out. I tried this multiple times, and it never worked once. I've also advertised on Google and Yelp, and then one day I decided to do something different. I decided to meditate on more students. So I got myself into a meditative state using music, and then started going down my very short list of students I had at the time, maybe 5 or 6, and I started saying in my mind, thank you for this student, and thank you for that student, and I would say his or her first name and last name, and then I would move down my list. Because I only had 5 or 6 students, I got to the end of the list pretty quickly, but in a meditative state, I just repeated the list over and over and over and over again until I felt like I had tons of students. I did this meditation on and off throughout 3 or 4 years, and every time I meditated for a week or so, consistently getting into that vibration of gratitude for the students that I already had, students would start showing up in my experience. And every time I stopped, after a couple of weeks, they would start to taper off. Let's take another example that I'm very familiar with, healing the body. When I was healing my cavity, I did all sorts of things. I ate a very, very specific, restrictive, and time-intensive diet, which involved drinking gallons of raw milk, eating blocks of raw cheese almost every day, taking cod liver oil, which was disgusting, and I had to boil chicken for 6 hours every other day to make chicken broth in order to heal my tooth. 6 hours. It was nuts. I did this for 3 months. None of it worked. Again, it wasn't until I started to meditate and give gratitude for the healthy teeth that I did have that I started to notice significant improvements in my tooth. Off and on, I would take calcium supplements, and I still took the cod liver oil for some time after meditating, but I realized that I would only take these things when I felt nervous or anxious, as if taking some sort of physical action was the key to my recovery. I noticed very little correlation between the actual supplements and the healing of my tooth. I did notice that every single time I would have a good meditation for a few consecutive days, my tooth would always feel so much better. As physical beings taught that we live only on a physical plane of action and reaction, we forget that everything is energy. A thought is energy, feelings are energy. Many times, if not always, I've realized that when we feel the need or the urgency to take action, it means that we don't trust that things could ever work out by themselves. We don't trust the universe to deliver to us the right inspired action, and we feel like we need to go out and find it. This is almost never the case. Another great example is trading stocks or crypto, which I do for extra money. If you've ever traded, you know that you cannot ever chase the prices, and if you're constantly checking the prices, aka taking action, and constantly selling and buying, again taking action, you'll end up losing a lot of money. Now, I'm not saying that all action is bad. It is true, we do need to take action in this 3D physical realm, but when you get into alignment, aka meditate, feel gratitude and hold gratitude for an extended period of time, and let go of the overthinking and just clear your mind, you begin creating a space for the universe to guide you with its ideas and inspiration. If you're in sales, you might get an inspiration to go to the store, and at the store you could end up standing in line next to somebody who's looking for the exact product you're selling, and then bam, you make a sale. You're in the right place at the right time. This is called divine timing. And if you go back and think about most or all of the big significant events of your life, like landing your dream job or finding the love of your life, you'll realize that those occurrences tend to always happen when you're not looking and not taking action, but just going with the flow of life. So in closing, to answer the question of how much action do you need to take to leverage the laws of the universe, it's quite simple. Not very much on the physical level. The action you do need to take is to start retraining your mind, not to just believe, but to know that you are the creator of your reality, and that whatever you're wanting to experience, more wealth, love, well-being, etc., the most important action you can take is to get yourself in alignment with what you want, which takes retraining your thoughts and beliefs, and to know that you are worthy of it all. And the best way to do this is to start developing a habit of meditating. Meditating is the quickest way for you to effectively change your belief system. During your meditations, you'll visualize yourself and feel yourself emotionally how it is to have accomplished your goals. The practice of feeling gratitude for your desired outcome will bring you into divine timing, and you'll find that you didn't really have to do anything at all except to match the vibration of the experience or thing you would like by feeling the gratitude for it as if it has already manifested. And then just go about your day holding that feeling as much as you can, not needing it to happen, and allowing the feeling of it to be enough for you. you'll then find that what you desire will appear on your path without you ever having to take specific action and go out of your way for it to come. I have a video on meditating up here that will really help guide you on this path of developing a very effective method to anchor that feeling of gratitude for your manifestations already occurring into your vibration. I hope this video helped you. If you liked it, please hit that thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel and it really helps get this message out to other people who need to see it. Many people are starting to wake up to this reality where they are recognizing that their thoughts and their feelings and their focus are indeed creating their reality, and that there are no victims. We are all powerful, conscious creators. And it's really important for all of us to wake up to this power within us in order to transform this planet into a place that lives in harmony and peace and love and gratitude. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell next to it so you'll be notified of new videos coming up. And again, my name is Jason. As always, I thank you for watching, and remember that you are the change. I'll see you guys in the next video.